The purpose of this video is to clarify the Marshmallow productivity problem that we did in class on Thursday. And if you happen to have missed class on Thursday, now's a great time to go ahead and get on board with the Marshmallow TP making exercise. Hello. The purpose of this video is to go over the Marshmallow TP productivity exercise that we did in class on Thursday. Going through this video is a good chance to review what we did in class and clarify any questions that you might have. And if you missed class on Thursday, you should take a look at this video, and while you won't be able to participate in making the Marshmallow TPs, you can certainly understand what we went through in class on Thursday through watching this video. So first, to just set the stage, we made these sort of silly marshmallow TPs in class on Thursday, and we did them as a group at the tables. So in many cases, most groups were limited by the number of resources that they actually had. Not really that they couldn't have made more, but on average the groups made 4 or 5 of these marshmallow TPs. And I had a time limit of about 5 minutes. And so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and note on here that we were able to actually produce, say, 7 in 5 minutes, because that's the way I had done this in class. Most groups didn't actually make 7, but we're going to use 7 for purposes of demonstration. Next, we're going to move to this next box over here, and you notice that the box says multiply units produced by the number of people at the table. Well, this is the first time I've done this exercise, and I kind of made this up as I was preparing for the exercise. And probably this box should have just been labeled number of people at the table. So we're going to just line through this and just have number of people at the table. And let's just say that at my table I had 6 people. So I'm just going to write here 6 people. Now in this next box, so really what we want to do is multiply the number of products by 12. So in our case, we're going to have 7 times 12, which is going to tell us how many units we can produce in 1 hour, which is going to be 84 units per hour. So now we know we can make 84 units per hour, and we're going to move on down to part 2, where we're going to convert that to daily production. So the way we convert it to daily production is we start by writing down what we can produce in an hour, which is 84 units. So we just note that here. 84 units per hour. And then we want to multiply our units per hour to switch it over to a daily rate. So we need to multiply our 84 units per hour times 8, which should give us about 672 units per 8-hour day. Let me just note that. So we now know that we can make 672 units per day at the rate of 84 units per hour. So this last box over here is kind of redundant, but it's the final product here, which is 672 units per day. Now we move on down to part 3, where we start out by writing down our output. So that's our units per day, our output. So we have 672 here, and we're going to divide that by the product of the number of people times the number of hours, or our total input. So our total input would be designated as 6, because remember that was 6 people at our table, multiplied by the hours in the day, which is 8. And we'll just note here hours in the day. Now we can compute our productivity, which is always going to be output divided by input. So we're going to take 672 units that we produced, and we're going to divide that by the product of 6 times 8. And that's going to give us the number of marshmallows that can be produced in 1 labor hour, which is going to be 14. Now, it's 14 per person per labor hour. So let's be clear on that. So it's 14 marshmallow TPs per labor hour. But remember, 1 labor hour equals 1 person at your table working for 1 hour. So essentially, in my case, it's really 1/6 of the table working for 1 hour. I think that's where some of the confusion comes in. But now, I'm going to end this video, and might be a good idea to take a look at what we also went over in class, which was computing single factor productivity, on the following video.